Hi, I'm Cram, and today we're taking a look at Honey Select Libido DX, which just released on Steam. I'm not going to go through any of the main game here, but my usual look at the character creation. So the point of this video is that I think it's kind of unanimously agreed that it's really difficult to sort of make westernized looking characters. The game is obviously made by Illusion, a Japanese company, so obviously their sort of whole design process for the character creation is based around East Asian looking characters. So all the templates on offer are going to be based around that. I think modders will probably be able to import some stuff to change that, but yeah, I'm just going to talk about the vanilla game rather than sort of what you can do with mods. So for example, now this is the sort of character that I started out with. This is a default character, and then so from here, this is where I made my edits, which was quite a long process. It's not quick. So if I just load up the character then, and that's where I came from there. So I mean, that's a fair effort in terms of trying to make her not look so Asian, but the problem that you have with this game, let's just remove that off there, go to her face, that's better, is the eyes. The eyes is what really sort of changes the look of the face and gives it that sort of Asian look, because the eyelid, upper eyelid, and the inner, I'm not sure what the technical name for it, the inner edge and angles of the eyes, you can't sort of change them enough to be more westernized. So I think I did a pretty good job here when you're looking closely, but again, she does have sort of like an Asian sort of flavor to her looks. So I mean, I can change her eye color as well. That's also something that can change the look of the character, and also give it a bit more of a westernized look. Let me just see if I can just change the eye color from blue to sort of a browny sort of color, hazel color. That's sort of kind of cool, like that, a bit darker. And that gives her a sort of different look altogether. But I mean, if I want to go back to the blue-eyed blonde, I can go to hair and just change the hair color to a lighter sort of shade. You kind of get a westernized look. It's not 100%, as I said. The eyes sort of prevent you from doing it. You can't do the sort of tweaks around the upper eyelid and the lower eyelid to sort of get rid of that sort of Asian flavor. I mean, if you turn her to the side, she starts looking more and more Asian as you sort of move around and pan around. But on a square on look, she's not too bad. I think I did quite a good job. So how do we get to that point then? Let's go back and change these sort of face types. And as you can see, look, they're very sort of, they fit into a sort of specific category. These are the kind of default, as I said, a lot of people have got mods for this game. I mean, the base game's been out for quite a few years now. So let's start with this face here. That's a good starting point. So it's very sort of stylized and anime looking almost, the way they've got the iris colors. Face shape is very sort of young looking as well. So what I'm going to do, first thing first, just get rid of that sort of iris type like that. It's a very sort of anime look, and just change the color quickly. Just give that, just to, you know, it does make a lot of difference when you sort of change those sort of features. So let's just give her those sort of bluey eyes again. And already sort of she's changed her face. So what I would do here, I'm not going to do it in any particular sort of way. I'm just going to randomly just change features, and you can sort of try and see where I'm coming from. So we'll kind of thin those eyebrows, keep the dark colour, and first thing I'm going to do is get that jaw. It's very sort of angled, be pointy, so I'm going to lower that down. No, not that bit, the jaw angle. So you've got sort of puffy and pointed. That's it. So that might look a bit weird like that with the kind of features that she's got, sort of making a bit more fat looking in the face. So what I will do, I will lower the mouth. Right, it's a bit, these positions are a bit weird. So lower the mouth down just a touch. And just give her sort of a bit more of a mature looking face. And just lower that nose down. And that seems a bit more proportionate. I'm going to change the hair colour as well. Just quickly. Where is that? Just make it a bit darker. That sort of gives her a completely different look. So let's just go to these eyes then, because that's the sort of sticking point here. You've got all the various pupils, whites, and iris type. That's fine. But when you want to sort of change all these now, this is kind of where you get unstuck. I mean, it's really hard to get sort of a westernized look. You've got all these sort of options to tinker, but it's not easy. You've got the eyelid shape, that's another one that's quite I think the main thing, there's a name for it, I can't think of the name of these sort of bits on the inside of the eye. There's a name which it's the eye corner, no, inner corner. Right, so not bad. So I've changed the jaw. Let's just get those cheeks in a little bit as well. Upper cheek width. So there's sort of puffy. Just bring that in a touch. And then lower cheek, y-axis. Let's see what that does. A little bit more gaunt looking. So not so puffy. It's kind of nice. So you can really sort of change the look of a character by sort of really adjusting the size of the nose and the nostrils, and you can get the angle of the nostrils as well. Really just change the look quite dramatically as well. So I mean, if you study faces from different nationalities, you'll sort of see that there's a common theme amongst some nationalities. So I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, getting close to the one I just showed you earlier, but I mean, do things like that, make it a bit more. I mean, she looks a bit more elven now like that. What I'm going to do is change the eye colour though. I think those blue eyes are a bit crazy, so let's just change that to a darker colour. And you can see immediately how that's just had a dramatic effect on how she looks, which is pretty cool. Mouth, right. I mean, the mouth, this is a default mouth. It's height's not too bad. As always, don't have too much of a gap between the septum and the top lip. You do that and you kind of get sort of not so much a symmetrical looking face. I'm going for this sort of Y shape facial structure. So yeah, mouth size is actually not bad. But I mean, you can. I think the mouth option is actually quite limited here. It's a bit more puckered up there. But as I said, these inside parts of the eyes, this is what's sort of holding you back in terms of making a westernized character. So you can get these sort of eyelashes as well, which is kind of cool. We'll go for the thick eyelashes, and we want to have, yeah, those mouth options aren't as forthcoming, but here we can sort of change the lipstick, and again the colour of the lipstick does make a big difference. You don't always want to go for bright red, depending on the skin tone as well. That's going to make a difference. So look, just have a sort of more natural looking lipstick colour which suits her skin tone. Talking of skin tone, let's just sort of go, I've got to be careful here because I don't, oh, she's wearing clothes. I'm not sure I can change the skin tone, but I think I'm happy with that lipstick. It's nice, and got a bit of blush on the cheeks. That's a bit too heavy, too intense. That's quite nice there. Again, you can change the colour to suit. Not too red, not too dark. You know, you just get the right sort of, just added a bit of colour. Sort of more of a subtle effect. Okay, she's looking pretty cool now. A lot more westernized than what she started out. There's more you can do here. What else can I do? Let's see. The nose is fine, cheeks are fine, jaw is fine. Eyes are pretty cool. Hair is cool. So there's a lot of hairstyles. Again, that's, you know, these are very sort of Japanese hairstyles that you'll find in a lot of these sort of character creations. But you get the point. So where's the, yeah, that one's not bad, but let's go back to, so what you can do is change the front as well, which is kind of nice. So you've got this parting here, that's kind of cool. And then we'll go back to the back hair. There you go. So you've got a good look at her face now. I think the problem as well, what I'm seeing as well in Western games, is that a lot of, or people, when they create these sort of characters, they sort of very exaggerate the features way too much. So they've got big, massive lips. I mean, her eyes are a bit too big for her face. They're abnormally big. I should really sort of lower those down. I'm not sure how to change the size, the actual eye size. Let's have a look. No, that's the iris. Nope. So yeah, but I've noticed a lot of people that create characters, they exaggerate those features way too much to make them sort of look abnormal, and massive lips, and unnatural sort of body shape. And I think she's actually quite cool. She's quite realistic looking, and yeah. So it didn't take too long to sort of get that from the original. So if you go back and rewind the video, just where we started, the sort of Japanese looking face for this character, and now look at where she is. A few little tweaks is all it took to just give her different look completely, but she still has that sort of Eurasian look about her. You can't avoid it, unfortunately, due to the way they've got these eyes options. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, what more can I say? Oh, well, I'll do some more videos on this. I mean, you can change options like this. I mean, this has been standard in these Illusion games for, I don't know, many years, these sort of features. Change the expression through eyebrows, and obviously you've got the pose. And if we pan out, you can see her outfit as well. So I haven't changed anything of the body or anything like that. But yeah, nice. So I'm not going to look at all the other features like the personality. I mean, you can do all of that. You know, the change outfits, lots of different outfits to choose from here. And yeah, let's try that one. And then go to bottom. And you've got all these kind of skirts, dresses. You know, lots of stuff to mess around with. And then obviously you can change the colour of each one, which is nice. But I think that's quite a nice outfit. But very French. Red, white and blue there. In the French flag colour. So yeah. But I mean, let's just give you an example then. Let's change that blue down to darker colour. And we'll change colour 2. That's the belt. So we'll keep that white, I think. Change colour 3. No, I'm looking at the wrong bit. It's the top that I need to do. Get rid of that pink. Make that dark. There you go. It's a bit more stylish. And then the middle one, white. Just sort of tone that down a bit. Not bad. Yeah, so it's not a bad little character, and yeah, but very hard to create Western characters in this game, so something I need to work on more. Maybe the modders, as I said, will have options to have more eye options to get rid of these sort of East Asian features. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. This is Honey Select 2 Libido DX, and yeah, nice. Obviously there's more to this game that I'm not showing you. Obviously I can't do that for YouTube, but yeah, I'll have to explore that on my other channels. And yeah, okay, I'm Bob Cram. Thanks for watching. We out of here.